What you need to demount when you're accessing the flow switch. Again, this is from the HP Black system. Yes, unfortunately, you need to demount this left part, which also has the water connection. So you need to disconnect the pump from water, and only after that you can access the flow switch by removing the top cap of the heat pump and the right part I mean, from this perspective, left part of the heat pump. It's when you're looking from the back, it's left. When you're looking from the front, it's the right one. The flow switch is in the central picture from the top in this blue heat exchanger, and it is connected via a male-female connector that you can see on the right side. Yes, correct flow switch position. Again, very interesting questions about when you are changing the flow switch, how to put it, where to put it. Well, this is several pictures about that. Flow switch is general at paddle, so it's a very simple principle where a paddle with the water pressure, the pedal moves or the pedal doesn't move. So in the case the pedal moves, the electrical contact is closed. So it gives the signal to PCB that there is flow, you can work. And if the pedal isn't pushed by water, then the electrical circuit is open, which gives signal to PCB. You can't work. And every single heat pump has a pre-programmed error message for this: E3, PL, EE5, whatever comes in hand, whatever comes in there. So when you are changing the flow switch, always try to make sure this little arrow on it. Every single flow switch has on its body this little arrow, this picture number 2, and it shows you in which direction actually the water flow should be guided. And maybe I will just jump to picture number 4 and 6. So this is the actual pedal position. Again, you don't need to be a rocket scientist to understand this. So don't install the pedal like this, but install the pedal like that, so the water can actually push it. So it's nothing complex. My advice is, if you are changing the flow switch, always change it as it was. Just take a picture before you pull it out, so you put it in the exactly same position as it was before. We get many questions when we get a flow error, what to do. If you got a flow error, E3, E5, PL, whatever, that simply your filtration is working, your heat pump has power supply, your display is alive and seems to work, and it gives you some sort of error message which you find in the manual that corresponds to a flow error. First of all, you should check there is water flow. So try to play with bypass. Okay, open it up. I mean, close the bypass and let the full water flow run through the heat pump, so you make sure there is enough water flow. Second, try to air bleed the system. If there are air bubbles around the pedal, then the pedal will move or will not be stable from the water flow. We call it cavitation. It will just move very quickly, and these quick moves may cause a situation which PCB then evaluates as no flow, because it has a very quick changes between the contact and no contact. So PCB then evaluates that as a problem. So only after you check the flow and you air bled the system, you can go on and try to see the flow switch itself. It's a simple contact, as you can see, and if you move the pedal in one position, you should hear the alarm, means contact closed, and the other position not. So if you confirm there isn't any contact in any position, then you conclude that the water flow switch is broken. Otherwise, then look for the wire between the flow switch